YouTube, what's going on, Lions Den? This is Foxboy776 back again. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I just had a lot of stuff going on as of late, and I was actually recently at a friend's wedding this past weekend, so yeah, I've just been really busy. And of course, work hasn't really been that much easier, but anyways, sorry about that. Anyway, so I just figured I would make this video because I've been trying to get this video out for quite some time. This is like my third try of getting this out, and I think I was finally able to get this out for you guys so you guys see it. But anyways, so I just wanted to talk about a couple of things here. One of the key things I want to talk about was we apparently Bob Quinn is not messing around. He ain't playing around this offseason. No, there's no way. He has decided enough is enough, and he is rebuilding this team to the point where he wants us to be playoff contenders. And with the free agency and some of the guys he's let go, I don't blame this guy at all. He's doing a fantastic job, in my opinion. Two of the key players that he's let go, and I'm glad that he let him go. One, DeAndre Levy. I'm sorry, but DeAndre Levy, get his ass out of Detroit. He hasn't done shit except for stay on the goddamn bench and on the sidelines. If we're gonna have players, we need them out there on the goddamn field, not on the sidelines collecting dust or just getting paid, not getting paid to sit on their asses. That's not what this is about. Mind you, yes, injuries do happen, but if we need our players on the damn field. But and I understand, when some players get injured, they're like that for at least a few months. That's understandable. But when you spend over a couple of years being injury prone, not be able to stay healthy, yeah, no, get out of here. Not just that, but Dan Orlovsky, we finally got rid of his ass. We finally fucking got rid of his ass. And now we have a new backup quarterback, and his name is, of course, Jake Ruddock. Jake Ruddock is now our backup quarterback, and that is fucking amazing. I don't care what any of y'all say. Anybody who says, oh, why do we have Jake Ruddock? Oh, he isn't all that great. Excuse me, guys? Have you seen Dan Orlovsky play? Oh, well, he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Don't make me laugh. Come on, guys. We all know that Dan Orlovsky sucks a big fucking dick. But anyways, so I probably would say Bob Quinn is doing a kick-ass job so far this offseason. And most importantly, what he's done in the free agency, I'm just going to say this right now. We picked up some really good free agents this year. He is going really hardcore in our defense. I believe we picked up 2 linebackers, and we picked up a couple defensive backs, and I think we picked up a cornerback, and I think we picked up 1 wide receiver. The wide receiver we picked up, I can't remember his name, but I know we picked one up out of Oakland. I know that for a fact, if I remember correctly. But anyway, so I know we picked up a guy out of New England, one of the backup guys out of New England. We picked up. I know we picked up I think we picked up a linebacker out of New York. I know we got quite a few defensive guys, but we did pick up an offensive lineman, which to a lot of people was just a huge blockbuster. It was amazing who we got for an offensive tackle. We got TJ Lang out of Green Bay, free agent out of Green Bay. TJ Lang has stopped us from getting Aaron Rodgers more times than we can count. And now he's going to be on the Lions, and now he's going to be protecting Matthew Stafford. Excuse me. In my personal opinion, Bob Quinn, you ain't fucking around, and I'm proud of you, sir. Anyway, so the free agency still isn't over yet. Mind you, this was like the first week of the damn free agency. Now this is the second week, and Bob Quinn's showing he ain't playing around. He means business. And who are we going to get next? I have no idea. I probably would say if there was a couple of free agents, let's see here. Yeah, there are 2 free agents I would absolutely love for us to pick up. And some of you will agree with me, some of you won't. But one free agent I absolutely would love to pick up, which would be a more highly possibility, which I don't see it happening. I mean, I don't see any one of these free agents coming here, but the most likely one would be LeGarrette Blount, the running back out of New England. And I'll honestly say I would love to see him come to Detroit because he'd be excellent for a running game. I mean, I think we picked up another offensive tackle for the offensive lineman. I could be wrong, but I believe we did. But anyway, so with with the guys we're picking up right now, LeGarrette Blount would have excellent running room. But that's just me though. But another free agent that I would not mind seeing him come over here. I don't see it happening though. Will be Malcolm Butler out of New England. But apparently, there's a lot of shit saying that he wants to get serious paid or whatnot. Granted, yes, he's won a couple Super Bowls, good, but so has LeGarrette Blount because they've both been the same damn team for the past couple of years, as far as I remember. But I mean, seriously, I honestly would love to see either one of those two come to Detroit. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to believe in Bob Quinn. We'll just have to have faith in him and believe he'll know what he's doing. But anyways, so that's pretty much really about it as far as like what's been going on as far as cutting players and bringing on free agency. So what's going to happen as far as the draft goes? Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, because I know that one of my friends was actually telling me that that he's impressed so far a little bit with the free agency, but he says that we just need a little bit more work, and that apparently a couple of players that we got, they were mainly backups, and he doesn't really think too highly of them at this time because of the fact that they were really backups. And I agree with him. I will agree with him. But I also looked at him and said, dude, this is a lot better than we've done before. Because I've seen a couple people comment about this whole entire thing on Facebook saying, oh, Martin Mayhew would never have been doing this good. And I will agree with that. Martin Mayhew sucked. But anyways, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens throughout the rest of the free agency. I mean, I just really hope that Bob Quinn will continue to pick up some blockbuster players and he'll continue to do his thing. And he'll fulfill his promise saying that he's going to make this team playoff contenders and that we will be a serious threat in the NFC North and most importantly the NFC as of right now. And praying to God that we'll finally take a fucking NFC North title. Because we have fucking waited years for it. And not just that, but finally get a goddamn playoff win. But anyways, so the way I'm seeing it, I think we'll have a much better chance, especially with Jake Ruddock as our backup, because God forbid if something happens to Stafford, then we got someone way better than Dan Orlovsky. But anyways, so we'll just see what happens in the rest of the free agency, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. I will continue to look. I'll continue to look at the app on my phone and whatnot. Keep up with the news the best I can, and probably within the next week, probably after the second week of the free agency, after this week, I should say, I'll go ahead and go over everything. I'll go ahead and go over the whole video, go over everything, and especially once free agency is over with, I might even recap the whole entire free agency. I mean, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys would rather me, recap the week number 2, and then or just recap the whole free agency right after this video, then let me know down in the comments below. But if I don't get any opinions on it, I'll just do things. I'll just wing it. But anyways, so this is Foxboy 7006, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Foxboy 7006 out.